Ba-ba-bam. Hi. What's up? What's up? What's up? Guys, I don't feel actively sick anymore. Hmm? Mwah. Hmm? Hello? Huh? Don't I sound different than usual? Hmm? Mwah. Hmm? Don't I sound weird? Hello? Hello? Not really. It might just be me. Might just be me. I might just be thinking. I might be in a weird headspace. Chomp. But hi, mustards. Hi, perverts. Hi. I gaslit myself into thinking you wanted to be called Silver, Jack. Anyways, how are you guys? I missed you. Sorry, I don't have a very strong setup, so my ASMR streams tend to be a little quieter than my usual streams. Forgive me. Forgive me. Or else. I heard that people really like mouth sounds, which I thought was crazy, because I thought like the sound of people chewing actually drives me mad. But apparently a lot of people really like that. Good for them. You're welcome. Hi, Splayship. Interesting name. Nice to meet you. My name is MARIME. I'm your slice of life witch. I'm gonna charm you. Yippee! I had some work that I wasn't able to do earlier because I was sick. Well, I guess I'm sick. Well, not really sick. I just had a bit of a migraine. But I can tell that it'll be gone by tomorrow afternoon. I don't really consider that sick. Just kind of taking it easy today. I haven't done live ASMR in a good minute. Hey Nimby, thanks for showing up on YouTube as always. But if you guys are fine with it, I will be using my keyboard, things like that. I'm actually working on the album that I promised you guys, the photo album, and so I decided to control myself and only show you guys less than 100 photos. I think I can cut it down. I'm pretty sure I can cut it down to 100 photos. Cause it was a 2-week trip, you know? Please scratch my brain. Ew, I hated how that sounded. I think I'm just gonna make the pretend noises. I don't think I'm like I listen to ASMR to get in the mood. That is, the sleepy mood. But I don't know that it really makes my brain go whoosh whoosh, you know? Maybe it does, and I just don't notice. Thinking emoji, yeah. Maybe it does. I don't think I'm very easy to convince. Because as soon as I said that, I was like, well, actually, it kinda does. And I just never paid attention before. You're venturing in as a LARPer? How could you? Just kidding. I'm glad you're here. I don't know that I'll be able to give you tingles, but I hope it doesn't hurt your ears at the very least. So I get the impression that I should lower my BGM. It looks kinda high. Doop, doop, doop. I think that should be fine. What do you guys think? Yeah, that looks kinda good. Ba 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, I think it's time to go ahead and start going through my photos. Okay. I'll use this. Oh, so I'll have this folder open and this folder open. Then I'll do Mars Memory Album Volume 1. And so okay, so my goal was okay, this can be a detail shot. This can be, oh, but this is really pretty too. Outfit. Let's see. I'm going through these photos, and there are photos from when I went to the aquarium. What do you guys like to see in an aquarium? I'm really fond of jellyfish and manta rays. There's probably more. Oh, turtles too. I think the turtles are always the most interesting to look at because we always hear about how turtles have really long lives and things like that. Fish. Blop, 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 blop. Blop, 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 blop. Blop, 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 blop. You like jellyfish too? I think jellyfish are pretty popular. Crustaceans? I find them difficult to spot in their habitats. I always wonder, is that a rock? Or is that what I'm supposed to be looking at? It is nice, I think, when the people working, I always think this, like at museums or aquariums, when the people working at those places are very, like, enthusiastic, it really adds, you know? Okay, so how many shots do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5. The aquarium diner menu. You're gonna eat our friends. Oh, but I ended up going to an aquarium with my friends. I don't remember when this was. It might have been last off Kai. Or maybe it was TwitchCon. Oh, it was TwitchCon. And we had gone to an aquarium, taken like a lot of pictures, all of that. We had so much fun and we played with the penguins. And then immediately after, someone was like, let's go get sushi. And then everyone acted shocked, but we still ended up getting sushi. And that's so silly. But it was a lot of fun. The San Diego Zoo is also really cool. I've actually been to quite a few zoos and aquariums. Do I actually like those things and didn't realize it? I always considered them like a date spot. I never went by myself, really. Also, they're rather expensive, aren't they? The Monterey Bay Aquarium, I got to go in because my relative lives in the area and they're a local. And so I was able to get the local price. But even that was expensive. Anywhere can be a date spot with enough imagination. You mean enough magic. I see what you're saying though. I think it's important to choose a good environment to get to know someone in, or like to meet them for the first time. Like if someone goes, oh, I want to have a first date at this like fast casual restaurant, it just makes me go, so we're just gonna eat food and then you're gonna invite me to your place and then I'm never gonna see you again. It's just the impression that I get. Shiro! Are you a keyboard warrior? Hello? Nice to see you. What's a date? It's when you take me out. Every time we go out together, that's a date. Home cooked meal? I don't want to go to someone's house for a meal for a first date because at that point I think I'm kind of scared of them still, you know? I don't really date like the fruit. On that note, date is like one of the only things that I'm super duper allergic to. I would accept a walk in the park because it's rather public still, you know? But as someone who does go on dates and things like that, especially with you guys, I try to avoid like dangerous places. Wait, I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. A walk in the park sounds easy. Okay, let's go, Shira. Pick me up by 10 p.m. Well, I said 10 p.m. because that's when I'm ending the stream. But I don't think I'd go on a date at 10 p.m. Or at least not a first date. Laser tag arena? I feel like I would have a lot of fun and I would get hurt. Oh. started making animal noises, and I have the desire to bark. Kuma, welcome back. Thanks for the daily. I really like escape rooms. I've been to, I think, 3. And actually, one of my most fond moments. I feel like that's so loud, don't you guys? Do you guys even hear that sound when it goes off? So loud for me. Iffy, thanks for the daily. Kuma, thanks for the stretch. Iffy, I hope you enjoy your kisses. Speaking of art museums, I got to visit Virginia during my trip. And did you guys know the Virginia Museum of Fine Arts is free? Isn't that crazy? Like, it's free admission. The Mona Lisa was the first selfie. I don't know if I agree with that. Free admission like all the time? I believe so. I didn't look too much into it since I didn't intend on going back. But it was free when I went. And that's all that mattered to me. But I guess if any of you live in Virginia, you might care, huh? Words are losing meaning. I think that's just the evolution of communication, maybe? No biggie, no big deal. Did you guys know that when you transfer files from your telephone to your PC, it can tell what the camera make and model is? Isn't that so nuts? Like, I'm looking at the file details and it's telling me it was shot with an Apple iPhone, and it even has the model number. I don't know why I'm keeping my model number a secret, but I like to keep some secrets. But it is a newer version, so don't get any funny ideas, okay? Alright, let's go back. Girls gotta stay mysterious. True. Beautiful women are allowed to have as many secrets as they want. Or said so. Okay, I'm gonna continue looking through the files. Let's see, I'll organize them by like this. New folder. Tiny details. Boop. 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 And then I'll also do outfit. Actually, I was thinking of maybe doing a different video on the outfits that I wear on my trip. Nah, I don't think so. I thought about it just now and then I immediately got too lazy. And then new folder. Boop. Up. Beep. Hey, you're paying attention? because I can have my attention divided doesn't mean you guys can, okay? Okay, if each of these have 15 to 20, and I have 5, then I'm at my limit, so I have to be careful. Oh no, I hit my limit in just one day. I'm not good at this. Maybe I'll just make it a longer video. I don't think I want to include selfies. And my reasoning for that is that I tend to post fashion or selfie content on my Instagram and my X channel already. So I feel like, and I also feel like they just don't add that much. I guess if I wanted to talk about it, maybe this will be short form content instead, talking about my outfit. Yeah, I think that's probably for the better. Okay, there's that one. And then when I finish a folder, I rename it to done, and I'm done. Kidding, not that easy. I have some duplicates, which makes it a bit difficult to keep track of. Oh man, and then actually we went to 2 art museums during my trip. I guess I am a bit of a nerd. Teehee. That's okay. I'm a cute nerd. It's allowed. You're dying from resumes and cover letters? Hang in there. I used to think I was pretty good at those things, but I think maybe I'm not anymore because I just haven't been able to get a job. LOL. Unlucky. Kimmy, thank you so much for your daily. I love you. I love Kimmy so much. I guess I'll make one more folder. Hey, where's my ILU? Where my hug at? Sorry, Evie. On stream, that kind of talk is reserved for my wives. Try again next time. Real and true. I am kinda the realist and the truest. Oh, I have pictures of my little sister in here. As we get older, I start to become more fond of her. It stresses me out because it's a lot easier when we didn't get along. I love Sunny. Dude, no one has ever said the words, "Where's my hug at?" It's okay if he knows that. If he knows it has that effect on us, and that's why he does it to us. Actual peak rage bait. Oh, this was really good food too. Remember, Iffy, every impression that you can make on the internet might be someone's first impression of you, and they won't know that you're saying it ironically. Hey Drakey. I wonder why you're talking to your mom in my Twitch chat. Cause I'm certainly not your mother. Your mom watches me? Good job with this one, Drakey's mom. I like this one a lot. Let's see. Oh. I think it would be good to have here. Okay, let's see how many files are in each folder. Let's see if I actually went over. Fingers crossed. So we have 19, 23, 16, so that's 39, 47, 53, 63. So we have 63 images. Nice. We're still under. I have a buffer of about 20 photos. This should be good. Simple TV07, welcome in. My name is MARIME. I'm your slice of life witch, and I'm gonna charm you. What are you up to anyway? I'm organizing the photos from my trip so that I can create my memory album that I promised the Marimes. The reason it takes so long is because I have to make sure that my family is in any of the photos, and I take a lot of pictures of my family. Just, you know. Miho, ASMR is when little sounds make your brain feel happy and calm. Things like whispering, tapping, or brushing can do it. Some people feel little tingles on their head, and people don't feel anything. And that's okay too. Mom. Hola, señora Dedok. Me llamo MARIME. Drakey, te quiero mucho. Muchas gracias. Oh, I forgot that I had this photo. Wait, that was awesome. You're awesome. Hello, So Slim. Thank you so much for the lurk. Thank you. Oh, I also have pictures, you guys, of my favorite fresco. You guys didn't know frescoes were like sketches or like real big artists. I actually wrote notes on this because I wanted to tell you guys. I actually find that kind of cute. Because I remember I really wanted to share this information with you guys. I wrote it down. Untitled Name 44, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. My name is MARIME. I'm your slice of life witch. Okay, I don't want to do too much for this album because I'm rather worried that I'll get overwhelmed. So, keep it where it is right now. And then let's put things not just like in order, but also like organized by vibe. Jim the Tim Harris. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. My name is MARIME. I'm the cutest witch who lives in the clouds. I'm gonna charm you. You have the whole family pulling up right now, Drakey? That's so cute. This might be my favorite bit of all time. Okay. All for you, Mar. Thank you so much. Okay. So now that we've done all that, I don't really want to try to open CapCut and organize things. So I wish I had a directional mic. Yeah, I don't think this one is. But you guys can prove me wrong. I actually have no idea. I was wondering about this actually, you guys. What kind of triggers do you think you'd be interested in? I personally like... Here, I'll see if I can do it. I don't have any nails on right now, so it's not very satisfying, I think. But I really like when the ASMR artist has a book and they slowly tap. I don't like how that one sounds. Let's try a different one. Okay, this one is hardcover. Shall we try this one? I like that one. I think I like that one a lot more. But you guys will stop me if you hate something, right? I'm pretty sure. Hi. Okay, so here's my plan. Oh my gosh, how did you get that emote of me? Here's my plan, you guys. I'm going to take all of these photos. Why does everyone have that emote of me? I should probably make a Mar one. Actually, there's some really cute ones that were like fan made that I enjoyed a lot, but I can't find them anymore. I'll try to find them for you guys. I don't know why. I think talking about finding things just reminded me. I had a dream that I had another model, right? Well, this part isn't a dream. I actually have a model from way back when, like when I had first started streaming. And in my dream, someone had messaged me and they were like, hey, I'll pay you this amount of money so that I can take that model and re-rig it as part of my portfolio. And I was like, that seems a little sketch, you know? Like a little... Like to me, it felt like they just wanted my model files. So I told them no, right? But even in the dream, I kept on thinking like, surely there must be like live 2D artists that want to work together with you to have free rigging and you get access to files that don't belong to anyone yet. You know what I mean? But honestly, I don't know if that's true. Don't trust anyone. I am slowly learning that. I think my natural disposition is to give people the benefit of the doubt. And I don't hate that I'm like that. But sometimes people are too audacious, even for Mar. Okay, so I have the photos 1, 2, 3. And I think what I'm gonna start doing when I go out Sorry, I got distracted by something I wrote. When I scribble things quite quickly, it kind of looks like cursive, but like really poor cursive. And so I have to think really hard to be like, what was the context? What was I trying to write here? I think... I don't know. I've always been a bit, like, romantic. I don't always believe that there's bad people, but I want to say the people who did me dirty in the past, I just met them at a bad time. Something like that. If anyone does Kimmy dirty, I'll fight them myself. Don't cry. I don't think I'm particularly kind. But I think it's funny to argue about it, so I'll let you have it. Thank you, Jakey. I wonder... I don't know. I feel like I'm a little bit allergic to compliments. Not always, but lately. But I force myself to accept them anyways. And I think in doing that, I can gaslight myself into like believing them more. You're doing God's work, Drinky. Sometimes the pops sounds really good, and sometimes I hate them very much. I get that as well. Like sometimes it feels like people are saying things, you know, as empty flattery. But for more, I'm actually on the shy side, so even complimenting someone takes a bit of courage. So I try to assume other people are like that and still accept the compliment anyways. Because I think if you give yourself courage to do something and the other person doesn't accept it, they might be less likely to do it again, you know? Which would be sad. But I don't think everyone should be forced to accept compliments. I think everyone is free to live the way they want to. I just like to make people feel comfortable if I can. I have this particular friend, and we don't really talk regularly, but when we do talk, it's usually some nonsense or something really silly. So I don't let myself open their messages until I have like a moment, because in addition to sending messages or memes, they send voice notes or videos. And I think that kind of friendship is one of my favorite dynamics. I think voice notes might be my favorite way to communicate. Because the nature of a voice note is kind of like a voicemail, right? It's kind of just saying, hey, open me up when you can, respond when you can. This is my voice, like I'm talking to you, you know? And as someone who really treasures the friends that she has, I find that if I can remember their voice and commit them to memory, I feel a lot closer. Because some of my friends, I forget their voices, and it makes me really sad. They can text me often, and we'll play games together, but if I don't hear their voice when they're speaking, you know, it feels a little lonely. I didn't know that people could invite you to play games without being in the same call, you know? But one of my friends likes to play Minecraft at the same time without actually being in the call together, and I just think that's really funny. There'll be a group of us in call, or even if it's just us two, and he still doesn't want to be in call, and it's like, whoa. That guy just doesn't get lonely. He doesn't have the loneliness gene. Which is cool. I've started to romanticize being alone more. For better or for worse, you know? Things like going on walks, which I've been doing for a while now. Going to cafes by myself. Going to the library by myself. I even went to a movie theater by myself. I thought it would be like the final boss, but I find that lately movie theaters are rarely packed. Unless it's the opening night, a really popular franchise or something that's been looking forward to. I never ever see a full theater anymore, even in California, where there's so many people. But I still really enjoy going to the theater. Do I? Yeah, I do. I had to think about it. But I like because you know, when you're at a theater, you're forced to kind of disengage with everything else and just get happy 1 year pre-tag. Also very quietly. Thank you so much for 12 months in a row. I don't believe it's been a year. Here, this is what I'll give you for our 1 year anniversary. Da 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 da. Guys, you should totally praise my sound effects. I think those are pretty spot on. Shing, shing. Nice. I really thank you so much, Protect. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Let's see. Let's quickly get Protect caught up. I finished organizing my photos for the album that I promised everyone. So I should be making that YouTube video soon. And then I guess we didn't really do much after that. We're just yapping away. Shooting the breeze, as they say. I think that's all. It's a really chill stream. I'm really happy to not push myself today. Do you guys know when you're sick, like you're running a fever, and your eyes are sore? I get that quite often. Every time I have a migraine like this, I'd say I'd get a migraine at least once every 2 months, if not every month. It usually happens when I'm near or finished with my cycle, but typically it just puts me out for about a day or so, maybe 2 days. I wish that I could take my eyeballs out and just massage them. Have you guys ever felt that? Like the sore eyes that come from migraines or fevers? I try to wear sunglasses even when I'm inside, or like just keep all the lights off when I can, but I'm still really photosensitive, so it's a bit rough. But it also feels really good when my eyes are closed and I can massage them gently, you know? That's something I'm really looking forward to after stream, actually. I usually, I wanna either edit right after or do something else. Honestly, a lot of the times it's like Place Like This Fire too. But today I'm gonna shower, massage my eyeballs, and go to sleep early. What an interesting to-do list. I think even for a witch, I don't think that to-do list has ever been spoken. What else was there to do? I don't believe it's already 8:40. Is today Thursday? Oh my gosh, it is. My Fridays are always really nice. The amount of chores that I give myself on Fridays is way less. I just get really excited for them. I'm not looking forward to the predicted weather though. I'm trying to negotiate with any weather gods that I know to just remove thunderstorms from the East Coast. Negotiations are not going well. If you guys could please write a strongly worded letter for me to attach to the petition, I'd really appreciate it. But apart from that, it looks like I'm out of luck. It's gonna be storming throughout the weekend again. Maki, GG. It's like summer, right? Like this is basically like the dead of summer. June, July, August, right? I think the solstice was only a couple of days ago, and I should get hardcore scolded for this, for not celebrating the solstice when I'm a full-fledged witch. But yeah, just kind of passed me by. Didn't think much of it, didn't take much note of it, and just kind of went on by. But anyways, the solstice is supposed to mark the first of summer, right? But I feel like thanks to the influence of humans, the weather's kind of all a little bit ups and downs. And so I think summer shifted forward. I would say summer started closer to the end of May, probably. Something like that. Don't take my word for it though. It's just how I felt. But anyways, yes, we are full-fledged in summer. Mind you, summer is my least favorite. Why is summer my least favorite? I have to wear so little clothes. I get so hot still. My car reads 100 while it's parked. It's summer, and that happened in early May. Well, yeah. I'm telling you guys, the weather is easily convinced. Be careful. Beach episode, but we're suffering. That is probably my favorite thing about summer though, is the beach. I'm a huge fan of the beach in the early mornings or in the late evenings. I can't say that I really enjoy the beach when the sun is out though. It's truly like too hot for me. And then I like when the water's cold, right? But in some places the water's still hot. Isn't that crazy? My favorite water is the water that's from melted snow. There's like a place in California called Lake Tahoe, and people like to visit it both in the spring and the summer. But I really like visiting it in the spring to get like the snow runoff and go swimming in it. Best. It's the best, for real. Oh man. I really wanted to do like a getting ready for bed ASMR, but I just can't get the microphone to pick up the sound of me brushing my hair, unfortunately. And that's like one of my favorite triggers. So I think maybe I'll scrap that idea. I don't know. I was considering getting like a small wireless handheld mic. By the way guys, heads up, if you get advertisements, there's gonna be an ad soon. And if you raised my volume, the ad might be really loud. So be careful, okay? What was I saying? Oh yeah, one of those wireless, like, handheld ASMR microphones, they're rather cheap. But I was wondering if I should get one of those just to film, like, proper get-readies or get-unreadies with me. Oh, right. Did you guys eat today? Wait, I know for sure that I ate today when I asked you guys that, but as soon as the words came out of my mouth, I totally forgot. I couldn't. Welcome in. That's my star. I feel bad that Akaru joins right when there's an ad. But you guys should check her out. She's really cute. And we have like I think maybe 30 more minutes, an hour before I end. Hello, I'm cute. What? Do you not know how cute you are? I find you so adorable. You're gonna end? I just got you here. Well, I guess for you I'll go on for another 30 minutes to an hour. Good morning. Wake up, sleepyhead. 67 more hours. Chat will tell you. I don't know if I could do a 6 or 7 hour stream. The 2 to 3 hour streams. 6-7 pog. There she goes. There she goes. Don't look at your streams. I already know what you are. Mar hardly makes it 3. Yeah, it's a big deal if I go for a 3 or more. Welcome back from the ads. I missed you. Very short hours. Are you sure? Are you sure? I couldn't. What should I do if you're lying? If you're lying to me, do I get to punish you? Just kidding. I love Akurin. I would never punish. But yeah, Akari is really good at TFT. So you guys should cheer her on. She has a bet, and so we have to make sure that she gets the challenger. I should make you or get you sashimi. I would love to make you sashimi. My knife work isn't super great, but it's still yummy. You're hungry, Chad? I love salmon sashimi. Handshake. 같이 족밥 먹고 싶어. Yeah, salmon sashimi. Actually, I'm a little bit of a carb monster, so I really like nigiri instead of sashimi. I'm planning on having really good sushi when I go back to California. Luckily, I'm really spoiled, so if I tell my family that I want sushi, they'll go take me out or they'll just order it in. But I think the food in California, I was actually talking about this with a relative of mine. It really is INFJs. So many INFJs. I've never seen so many INFJs gathered. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking to a relative of mine earlier. I guess you could call her my cousin, but she was curious about the food around me, and I told her that, you know, in California, I feel like you can find a good restaurant, or at the minimum, something yummy to eat in a mid-restaurant in every plaza. But for the state that I live in now, it might be you can find something yummy to eat in every plaza. Wait, I said that backwards. Either way, I'm pretty good at sniffing out yummy food And if I can't eat yummy food, like buy it, I can always make it. So it's not ever really a huge deal. Like, for example, if I'm craving nudelji or kimbap or something like that, I can just make it, you know? Although, I will say, there are times when I crave my parents' cooking, or my siblings' cooking, or things like that. You're an INTP standing in the corner. Yeah, you are. You're our INTP though. Do you guys know your MBTIs? Oh yeah, Drake, you said that you had sushi, right? Everyone's talking about sushi today. Hope you guys all eat well. Last time you checked your ISFP? The only thing we have in common is the I. That makes sense though, since Mustards and I are quite different. What kind of sushi do you like, Drakey? Like I said, nigiri, salmon nigiri is my favorite. I also like unagi, and I like rolls, I like sashimi, but I like things with interesting textures. Crunchy things are good. Nagi is really good. But you love eel? I don't think outside of grilled eel I've ever had it, you know? Like, I think the only eel I've had is unagi. So I can't really say that I love eel outside of saying I like unagi a lot. Such a unique flavor. I think it's called a dragon roll, where it has eel and avocado and crab salad, I think. That one's super yummy. I think the silly 4-letter thing I had was ENTP. Wow, the only thing Pretek and I have in common is N. Sounds about right. Pretek and I are also very different. How about your guys' blood type? Can you guys guess Mars' blood type? I think I would say that I suit the cliche? No. The type? Rather well. You guys know how there's like personalities attached to blood types? Like they say A is very straight-laced, they have a schedule, they do things on time, things like that. And then B is very go with the flow, very easygoing and gentle. O is more like... Actually, I always get O and AB mixed up. Greg's Tracks, welcome in. My name is MARIME. I'm your slice of life witch. Nice to meet ya. You're ENTJ? Never mind. I said that I thought that I suited my blood type, but it's totally not me. Totally not Mar. So, type A is earnest, creative, responsible, can also be stubborn, uptight, and easily stressed. Are highly valued in the workplace for their attention to detail. Type B is known as passionate, independent, and creative, but are sometimes stereotyped as selfish, erratic, and rule-breaking. Type O's are confident, outgoing, and natural leaders, but can be viewed as overly competitive, vain, or arrogant. Then type AB, which is what Mara is, described as rational, adaptable, and artistic. Can also be indecisive or moody, possessing a dual personality. That's not Mar. I'm very consistently... Okay, maybe I maybe I am. Wow, 2 O's? That sounds more like Akaru. Confident and resilient. Koshi, welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Koshi, what's your MBTI and your blood type? And do you think it suits you? Everyone thinks I'm type A, which is confusing to me. I don't feel that I'm stubborn or uptight. Although I am very strict about my schedule. But I've always been like, people say that type ABs they tend to march to the beat of their own drum, something like that. So a lot of witch types get AB schedules with that. Yeah, I am very strict on my daily schedule. Or rather, I guess they're more like routines. I'm the type to get flustered if my schedule's broken. But, But then people will say because I'm easygoing and I let other people take control, I might be type B. But I think that's just because I let other people take control of their own things, and then I just do whatever I want when they're not looking. Something like that. I just don't like the conflict. If someone's wrong, I'll just let them be wrong. I don't really care to correct someone. But that doesn't mean I also have to be wrong. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. If someone's wrong, it means I have to be right. You think you're blood type O and INFJ? I'm also INFJ, Koshi. Let them realize they're wrong later. I don't even care for that. I don't say like I told you so or anything. And if they never realize they're wrong, then it's fine. I don't really care. You're an O type, Koshi. For some reason, I can't picture it at all. Are you secretly super Chad when I'm not looking? I think more so, don't you think this way because XYZ, which is wrong because XYZ. You're so kind, Akaru. Seems like so much work to me. I hate doing that type of thing. I kinda started when I'm nervous doing this thing that I don't like, which is I start picking at my nails. So to stop my fingers from doing that, I'm gonna shuffle these cards. You bite your nails? No. I think when I wear false nails, it keeps me from picking at them. But I haven't been wearing nails lately just to like let the nail beds breathe and to make sure they're healthy, you know? So I've been naked since I got home from my trip. Although sometimes I'll just put lacquer on them. If you don't have pretty nails at Offkai, you get me, you get me. I'm gonna do them again in July since I'll be traveling again. Ayo, ayo. Yeah. I am excited for Offkai. I'm forcing myself to be excited. I don't know why it is that this year feels a bit different than usual, but still, I am determined to have a good time. And I always do have a good time. Do you guys have this disease? Never been to Offkai? You going to Offkai? Yeah, it's not really a secret that I go to Offkai. I just don't really announce it. I don't really attend too much of the con itself. I tend to just go to the parties in the evening, and during the day I spend the time with my friends and things like that. You will. Thank you so much for your lucky charm. But yeah, parties at night, dates with my friends during the day. I don't, unless there's like a panel I really want to see, I'll do like one lap around the artist alley, and other than that, I can't say I'm too interested in the convention. You just really hate walking? I think that's fine too. Oof. Also, sometimes I bring my car to Offkai and I end up becoming a taxi. Luckily, I'm not making that mistake this year, but I'm trying to get drunk, you guys. I don't want to drive either. We're taking a damn Uber. And honestly, the Ubers, when they're split between people, they're not really that expensive, so that should be fine. There it goes. I was kind of impressed that I managed to keep on shuffling it that long without looking. I'm not very dexterous, you know? I used to be, but I developed a tremor? The more I look at it, the more it trembles, so I try not to look so much. That's what old age will do to you kids. Just saying I love Mar. I love you. Okay, that's enough shuffling for now. Thank you so much for the daily. I really appreciate it. Alright. Do you guys want to read something funny that I saw in my book the other day? So, this person has a self-help book, and it's called Almost Adulting, which is funny in and of itself, right? But they have a checklist for the perfect boyfriend slash girlfriend. Thank you, lovers. And some of the checklists is like really funny. Listen to this. Really great back scratching slash rubbing technique. An open recognition of others' attractiveness. If a guy can't admit that Ryan Gosling can get it, he's a liar. And I don't date liars. or homophobes. And understanding that people make mistakes in life. We're all just humans with innately selfish intentions, trying to do our best and not act like assholes. We'll sacrifice the first sip of a water bottle or the last sour gummy worm in the bag at my request. We'll make sure to ask you if you're hot or cold at any given time. Also willing to hold or give up a jacket when the temperature calls for it. That's kind of cute, no? A question that a lot of people in my life ask me lately is like, what do I want? Because, you know, I'm getting older. I'm reaching the witch's lifespan of being single. And people are like, okay, time to have babies. And I'm like, no, it's not. But I do want kids someday. It's more like I don't want to have kids alone, you know? So I need a really good partner. But what is a really good partner? Is that what I want in a partner? Someone who's just a good dad and everything else is not important? No. If they're gonna be like my husband, or I guess my wife as well, I think, I don't know what I think. See, I don't even know what I think. I don't know what I want. You can help. Hi RC. But yeah, I think not knowing what I want is probably a sign that I'm not ready. Hinge swiping stream. I'll do it if you do it, twin. That's pretty funny. If you guys don't know, Hinge is a dating app. Okay. Let me check if the pharmacy's still open. Give me 1 second. They close at 10? Wait, maybe I run to the pharmacy really quick. Would have to pay me to interact with the general public via an app. Yeah, I don't know. Sounds like Mother needs to find someone that makes her feel alive. I don't know about that either. I think I have enough feelings of alive for 2 people. So maybe it's more like, I always say that I don't like boring lovers, but maybe I need someone that's boring. I don't know. Used to use dating apps to find friends to talk to. How did that go? I feel like Akaru has a lot of good stories. You hate boring, you need mental stim. Yeah, I can understand that. And they bored you? So it's doomed. I think I could settle for someone that I find boring if they treated me really well. Like they were concerned with my well-being. You want your partner to be rich? That's actually like way up there on my requirements, is they need to be able to take care of me financially. Which some people could interpret as being a gold digger. But I know what I bring to the table, and it's not financial power. Sylvia, thanks for popping in. We're actually just wrapping up. Hello, kitty. Hello, Sylvia. Yeah. I'm gonna have to ask my mom what you bring to the table. You are gonna ask your mom what I bring to the table. She'll let you know. Thank you so much for your daily. Here, I'll do one big lucky. Ping for everyone. But I do feel my head tightening up again, and the pounding is starting to come back. I think I'm gonna run to the pharmacy and grab some more migraine medication, because the witch's apothecary won't sell me any more meds after what I did last time. So stingy. I think you'll find your soulmate when you're not looking. That's possible. Is it possible? I can't tell if I'm looking or not. No, I don't think I am. I thought about it really seriously for a second just now. And I think the idea of being tied down to one other person for an extended amount of time is very scary. But it's not about like being tied down or not. I don't know. We can have a love discussion another time. I think I might have some traumas that I'm bringing to the table, and that's why I sound the way that I do. But we'll figure it out. I'm in my healing arc, or something like that. Thank you guys again for hanging out with me. How did you guys like the BGM? I think it's really cute, but I'm not sure if I would be able to listen to it for an hour and a half straight. Hi, Noble Wine. We're just wrapping up, but thank you so much for stopping in. I like that the BGM gives like a... how can I say? Like a very... relaxing on the porch vibe. Noble Wine asks, would you rather be hugged by octopus? I find octopus really delicious, but I am allergic. Here, I don't want you guys to get an ad when I'm about to end, so let me go snooze that. Oh. Okay, I'll send you guys on a raid and I will sing you out as always. Thank you for liking to watch me. I really appreciate it. I hope that I'll see you guys at my next stream as well. Here's the Discord. Here are the raid messages. And I've decided I'm gonna send you over to my friend Mabon. She's having a birthday. So I'd be really happy if you guys would wish her a happy birthday for me. Actually, we'll be celebrating her birthday together tomorrow. So if you guys follow Mabon, you'll see me again tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sing you guys a little song, meow. Just a little acapella because, you know, you guys are leaving me. Let's see. Test. Pretty girl style in the gold, her two gems smiling glow. Dipped in dress with her skin tight, damn you can see her soul. She wanna have a big night, espresso martini soho. She finna do her big one, her ex grab a chest said, oh no. Grabbing a kiss in her neck, picking her up, he's sending her text. He calling her phone, trying to get in her back. I'm telling her friends, go climb in the back. We riding around, he's circling back, painting the town, he lurking on apps. She in the front seat doing karaoke. Well, her two best friends wanna twerk in the back, a fourth one left and the third took a nap. Second one sitting in the first one lap. To take us home, take care of that girl, and the rest was a verse, and the verse was a rap. Keep my word, keep dirt under wraps. Happy ending, it's perfect at that.